to you in a red lip, mascara, a pencil, and big earrings. The last time I actually wore big earrings was in 2019, and around this time, like exactly 2 years ago, and I feel so cute. Guys, I love them. Are you guys good? My name is Sharon Juguna and welcome to another day of Vlogmas. I tried to start this video yesterday, but again I got distracted with the stories, and then we were running late, so we had to leave in a hurry, and a lot of things just happened all of a sudden. So I decided to do it today. So good morning, another different day, change different outfits, and it's Sunday morning. I'm actually headed to church, and I thought, let me just shoot this because I have a few minutes to spare so that I can rush to church. I woke up very early. I didn't expect myself to be have woken up early, like mapema hivi today after the weekend I had. Anyway, you guys are good. So today I want to show you guys things that are always in my bag. Not all of them together, but things that I'm constantly reaching out to when I'm packing my bag to leave the house, or when I'm about to leave the house. That those things that you're constantly reaching out to, and if you don't have one or two of them, kidogo, your day will be affected in one way or another. Anyway, let us dive into the video. The first thing that I'm always having in my handbag, shafi, funguo. Sasa nisipobeba funguo, how shall I come back to my house? But again, I'm actually very shocked. I have never misplaced my keys. It doesn't occur to me during the day that I should have my keys, because when I was at my parents, I never used to carry keys because there's always someone at home, and if there's no one at home, there's always a place we used to leave the keys. So kama sikuwa nabeba funguo, so anytime nimeshuka gari niko na key, I always panic every single day. I'm like, niko na key, and then I reach out to them, and I really love them. I got this key holder from a friend of mine from Morocco. Thank you, Tifa. Her name is Titima. What you call her, Tifa. Thank you so much for this key holder. I love it. It's from Morocco. I love it. But I always have my keys with me in the bag. The other thing that I always have is these Pakia glasses. I showed you guys in the previous video, but I always carry them because of this kitambea kupanguza, and then I don't always wear my glasses every time, so I need to have a place to put them that I know they will be safe, because these things are damn expensive. We can't afford to be having them spoiling every single, even having them spoil every year. They're very expensive. The other thing that I always have is roll-on. Always have is a deodorant, and I love this one, the Double Effect from Nivea. I love how it smells. I love it. I'm not sure whether inakwanga 48 hours protection, but I love it. I never leave it behind. The other thing that I always have in my handbag is a notebook. Especially a notebook. I don't leave a notebook behind. And interestingly, I don't even take as much notes, but the day that I have not carried a notebook is the day I have something to write on a notebook. So I don't leave a notebook behind, and it's not that big. I don't have a big hand, but this is how it fits. It's not that big. It is easily portable, and it can easily fit even in your small sling bag, and it's so pretty. Above all, also I got it from Miniso. Yes, I got this from Miniso. So I love it. I don't leave this behind. And of course, I can't carry a notebook and not carry a pen. So these ones, the two of them go in handy like that. I don't leave any of these two. The other thing that I religiously carry with me is earphones. I was listening to something today in the morning, so that's why they're not here, but I always carry the earphones. I love the fact that this thing is there with me. So if I fit things into my bag, I don't have to reach to my earphones huku chini, and then nazivuruta mara hizi vitu zinatokana. Like, it's so easy to pull this out than to pull this out. You guys get what I mean? So it's so easy to get this from your handbag than to get this from your handbag, especially during wire imeingia uko imeshikana sijui na nini. But guys, get these earphones, and they are equally, the sound is so good. The other thing, it is the season to carry your charger with you religiously. It is that season. You have to go with your charger wherever you're going. Beba angalau cable. Na mimi ni wa type C. it is us people of type C. But yeah, I always carry a cable with me. I always leave one at home and then I carry one with me. And then I always carry a lip balm with me. And I love this one. I've talked about it before. This one from Luron. I love it so much. And it's also very small and it can easily just fit in your small bag. I don't carry big bags as often as I should. Should I even be carrying big bags? But I just don't carry big bags. So I love small things that will fit perfectly in my small bag. The other thing that I always carry, elastoplast. Not the whole pack. I'll just pick like this and just put it in. Guys, what is this? Itatoshea vizuri, but I put it in my pad pouch. Now, the other thing that I'm always carrying is a pad pouch. Inside the pad pouch, there is one sanitary towel, but mostly I always carry two. And then there's always 2 sanitary towels and 2 panty liners. And mostly it's not even for me. And you women understand, sometimes it's someone who their periods will start randomly and they didn't expect it and they don't have sanitary towel with them. You just give one to them. So never carry 1 sanitary towel. Just carry 2 or 3 because you don't know who else will be needing it during the course of the day. And then now I fit in like this elastoplast inside here. And that's it. And that is it. So let me return this here because I don't need to carry that one, but I don't cause her elastoplast in my bag. The other thing, ata kitambo, I'm not carrying them because they're cute. Even kitambo, the brown ones, I still used to have them in my bag because I told you guys, nakwanga tu nikijikata kila mahali. The other thing that I religiously carry is my student ID, the Kenya School of Law student ID. I always carry it. Funny enough, I carry it a lot more often than I carry my national ID. Kutoka nipewe sijawahi iacha, so I always carry my student ID. And then because you know how you go to places, probably events, and you're told students need 400 and then how wengine ni 700. These cards come in handy. The other thing that I always carry is my national ID. You guys know in this country there are some premises and buildings you cannot access if you do not have your national ID, and or else they'll just frustrate you. So I always carry my national ID. Na pia you don't know who will tell me twende course na unajua kuingia SGR lazima ukuwe na ID. The other thing I religiously carry is my Naivas card. And this one's not even always for me because I am always paying via M-Pesa. And you know, if you pay via M-Pesa, the cards are just directed direct to your card. The points are directed directly to your cards. But now the people who are always shopping, you know, mtu anafanya shopping kubwa ya 10,000, alafu anaulizwa hapo kwa counter, do you have a card? Do you have your Naivas card? I'm like, no. And I'm like, excuse me sir, can you use my card? They're like, oh yeah, sure. I give them. But the good thing, if you don't have your card, you can always give your phone number and then points to zitaingia kwa hiyo kadi. But I always carry it with me, and I'm always, zikifika 200 points nisha redeem. Hazijaipita hapo, zikifika 200 I redeem them. And yeah, the other thing that I'm always carrying is a notebook. Not a notebook, a book to read, especially if I don't enter place nataka sana. Instead of spending the whole time on my phone, I try as much as I can to read a good book. But now I have stopped carrying this book because this book, you will cry a lot. And I'm not about to be crying. Uko nikingoja kwa bank nimengoja queue inifikiwe. I'm not about to be crying in such a place. So I would change this book to another book because I can't be carrying this book with me because of the emotions that are involved and the emotions that come with reading this book. I was not ready. I should do a book review of some of the books I loved in 2021. I will actually. So I will change this book to another book. But on Sundays, I switch it off with a Bible. I prefer reading a physical Bible than the app. I don't even have a Bible app. I prefer reading the physical Bible. And when I need to understand a verse from a different version, I'll just Google it, and you know, so I prefer carrying a physical Bible to reading the Bible from the app. The other thing that I religiously carry is a metallic pencil or just pencil ya kawaida because I'm always underlining my books. I have told you guys before, I am constantly underlining what I've read, probably a new vocabulary, and I'm not in a place to write it down. I'll just underline and then I will know how to find it when I get back to the house. Clear? The other thing, a handkerchief. And let me tell you, I can go for like an entire month without using my handkerchief, because squeezing my sinuses are not as bad. So but I always carry, sijui nitaenda wapi nipatane na vumbi nianze kusneeze nifungane mapua, but I always carry a handkerchief with, ama nitafika wapi nianze kulia, I always carry a handkerchief with me. I don't think there's anything else I religiously carry in my bag, guys. I think that's just it. That's just it. There's nothing else I carry in my hand, in my bag with me. Money, I don't carry money. I don't remember the last time I had cash at hand. I think before the pandemic. I am always M-Pesa nakosananga na conductors every single day, because I just want to pay via M-Pesa. That's just it. That's the entire episode of what's in my bag. Let me hear what else you guys are always having. Hey, let me also get to know what other thing you guys are. Let me get to know what other things you guys are always carrying in your bags that I have not mentioned, or one thing you have seen and you're going to incorporate to the things you always Guys, you'd be very disappointed because I had forgotten to mention about this. Every woman that I know in this city, every woman has this thing, and I mean that statement. Every woman that I know has this thing, either in their bag or in their houses, but they have this thing. If you don't know what this is, you're among the rich people in this nation. You are rich. You are among the rich people in this nation. Jamie, you are wealthy if you don't know what this is. So this is a thing invented by Kenyan women and men, businessmen and women in this nation, who have made smelling nice affordable. You guys know how expensive designer perfumes can be. So this is what happens. They have this cupboard. I think this is 4 ml, and then they refill a designer perfume in it. Depends on the size you want. So it goes, this is 100 bob, this for 200, there's 300, 400, 500. But this is how we get designer perfume. That's how we're all smelling good in this nation. We're not all rich. We have just found a way. People have just found a way to make everyone in this city smell good. This one, and my go-to is always strawberry. This one called, not just strawberry, see designer, but that's my always go-to, and it's always smelling like sweets or lemon. Not all of them are designers. In here too, they just find a way to create a scent. So there's lemon, there's strawberry. I love anything fruity. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have not subscribed, kindly do subscribe. I am enjoying shooting Vlogmas. But as I conclude, today's French word is bonjourne. Bonjourne is have a good day. Good day, everyone. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Till tomorrow.